hear anybody's actual
YouTube.
clap.
Noise
YouTube started.
suppression. All right. Welcome, challengers, to Battleground of the Gods, a Smite podcast. I'm your host, Demp Nation, and joining me today we have Fro Double G,
What's up, everybody?
Nevea03,
How's it going?
and Riggs.
I love how you always introduce me last because it makes me feel a lot more important than I really am.
I do it by like host seniority.
Told me
That's how you get
You
introduced.
told me it's alphabetical. Years ago.
I never said it was
Yes,
alphabetical.
you did. I asked, why do I always go first? And you said, I do it alphabetically.
True. I remember this conversation.
Actually,
Also,
I think
seniority.
probably
Seniority and alphabetical works. So don't poke holes in my.
I mean,
Oh, we're
that
poking.
Yeah, I
every other
guess.
co-host has always came after Nev. So, I mean, it works. Like, I guess maybe not famous, but the rest of them. So, there's no big deal one way or another.
Mhm.
I like it because isn't that a thing in like film and like TV and stuff? Like if you get like last billing or whatever, it's like you're the most important or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't it first
Really,
billing?
and like in the credits, like
It
the
might be
very last
first.
thing is like no children or animals were harmed in the making of this movie. So if you're equating yourself to that part of the credits, congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job,
no
Riggs.
children were
You are
harmed in the
morally
making of
sound.
this.
Yeah. How about that?
Meanwhile, my background is literally a hippo with another hippo in its mouth.
Yeah. To be fair,
Yeah.
though, that be nature. You
Can
guys
we
see the
have
video of the jaguar biting the fucking crocodile on the back of the neck and then like taking off with it?
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
So
That
we
shit's crazy.
we loosely touched on this like 2 weeks ago, but there is one type of TV show that Fro fucking loves and will sit down and watch. Like
Reality TV. I knew it.
no, nature documentaries. I
Oh.
fucking love nature documentaries. Give me that David Attenborough talking about zebras all day. Like, love it. Love it.
Oh. How's everyone's week been?
Been alright.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Did anybody play any Smite? Do we have some Smiters in the house, or did we like play so much Smite
No,
this week?
I played a bit of Smite here. My history is looking questionable, but
Well,
I did play Smite.
To be fair,
All of
you
yesterday
haven't been
wouldn't
here
be
in a
on
while,
there,
Nev. To be fair, you haven't been here in a while. So
That's
why don't
true.
you take us into the past couple weeks of Nev games?
Okay, well, they do kind of all blend in together because usually when I stream, I play Smite, and I don't really play a lot of Smite when I'm not streaming. So they're kind of all blending in together. But I will bring in a couple of highlights from the most recent history, especially on my tome for Smite, because I can only go back so far. And let's see. Camazot's Assault, amazing. Might be a Camazot's main now, but only in Assault. Only in Assault. But I went, let's see.
Nev, real quick.
17. Yeah.
Nev, real quickly. You can take that like assault builds you do and apply it to solo lane if you ever get thrown in solo. I know you don't play Conquest a lot, but it does translate pretty well when you do tanky damage somewhat.
Went,
Nev playing Conquest and solo.
Just to let her know. Just to let her know. It might be a thing like if you ever get thrown in the role and you're like, fuck, I don't know how to play. Your Camazot's is solid. Play it similar style. Like that might be something. It might be, I'm not gonna say it'll be anything great, but comfort pick over.
It usually isn't.
Wow.
No, honestly, me and solo lane, we do not get along. Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
go in with the confidence, like, I'm like, I got this, all right? I understand this character. It's not so much that I understand the character. I need to understand the role. And because I'm not a conquest main, and certainly not a solo main, every time I've been in the solo lane, I've lost. Every single time.
Camazotz is
Every
actually
single time.
rather forgiving to play over there with his long ass sleep and his ult self-sustain.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
It was just
That's
if you
fair.
ever get put over there, maybe think about doing that. Was what I was getting at.
I went 17-4 as Camazotz in an assault, and then I got him a few games later, same day, and it went 11-8.
Nice.
I'm really enjoying Camazotz. And again, I feel like it's partially just because of assault. Like the sustain that you have as Camazotz in general is great, but it's especially like super good in assault. Who needs orbs when I have like 8 blood puddles on the ground right here and I could just stand in these and get all my mana and health back? I went from like 60 health back to full health in the matter of like 8 seconds. It was insane.
There's so much juice to suck, you know? You gotta suck all the juice.
All the suckies.
No. No.
Yeah?
No!
No.
No!
No.
No!
No.
I don't know if it's Depp or Nev editing, but we can feel free to remove that. But that's on YouTube. Just throwing that. That's on the YouTube, Nev.
Yeah.
And you said that.
This
All I
ain't
said
like
was
the
you're
last
sucking
time
up
you
the
asked me to cut
juice.
the YouTube either.
All I said was you're sucking up the juice. You guys took it to that.
It's fine. It's fine. I've said worse. All right. Depp's like, yesterday was the only Smite night that I've participated in because they brought back Corrupted Arena, and I played a different god every time I queued, and I had a blast. Apparently, the only way I can play Hercules is in Corrupted Arena, by the way. I popped off as Hercules 16-3.
Yo, your stream was popping off. You had like fucking consistently 20 people all night. Like, at least every time I checked. I was in and out because it was actually my wife and I went and somewhat celebrated her anniversary. Like, went out to dinner and shit. But every time I checked, I'm like, damn, she's got like between 20, 25 or so. It'd go back and forth.
It was big shout outs to podcast friend Boom555 for the spicy raid. Popped in about halfway through that stream, and that was awesome. Met a lot of wonderful people from his community.
We need him on again.
Yeah, for sure. But Hercules, I went 16-3, and I think only like 5 of those kills were from me doing a 2-1 into a hole. The rest was me just being
killing
Hercules.
People.
Just being Hercules. I built like Relic Dagger, Talisman, Shield of Regrowth, so I was zooming. I was just walking up to people, and I bought Frostbound, so I was just bopping them. I'm like, you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. Let's see, who else did I play in Corrupted Arena last night? Let's see, I did Gilgamesh, Vulcan, Heimdall. That was interesting. Morgan Le Fay, Charybdis, Scotty. I was trying to get Scotty ice to where people would slip off the side. I got really close, but didn't quite nail it. Hercules, Kuzumbo, and I finished the night with Nox in Corrupted Arena. You're gonna buy because people kept buying Mageyes. If you're gonna buy Mageyes, I'm gonna pop your bubbles.
Hold up. They brought Mageyes back just in time for Corrupted Arena.
Yes, they did.
What?
Wait, but you can't even buy it. You can't buy it in a standard game still. It's still disabled.
You can buy it in Corrupted Arena.
But yeah, it's
wow.
Does it have its? Is it still busted in Corrupted Arena, or does it work properly?
I think it's working properly because I think it's considered Season 8. I think it's all the coding from Season 8 because like even your relics in Corrupted Arena were from Season 8. Yeah.
It's just because you know what the bug on it was, right?
Yeah, the cooldowns weren't resetting and stuff.
Yeah, it's like you would definitely notice because they just don't lose their bubble.
Right.
It's
so
dumb.
I would just pop Noxus 2 on top of a group of 3 of them, and oh, look at that, no bubbles.
You know what, Nev? I'm for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta meet their I don't want to say it's toxicity. It's just complete lack of understanding of what the fun in the game mode is supposed to be about.
Oh my gosh.
With some karma.
What was it? The first game, maybe the second game. I can't remember. So I was either on Gilgamesh or I was on Vulcan. Somebody on the enemy team at the end of the game called our team comp cringe. I was like, did you not understand the rules of Corrupted Arena? You're supposed to be cringe. That's the whole point of Corrupted Arena is to do some cringy, toxic shit to get people to fall into the hole.
Yeah, you're supposed to just knock people in. And that's why I've never understood about that game mode. Like, I don't play it that often, but like, whenever I do play it, people, like you said, they'll buy bubble, they'll buy beads, they'll play characters that can't even push people. I'm like, what's the point of queuing this if you're not just gonna be like
Yeah,
slamming Hercules or Tyr or someone
it
that
was
can
an
just like push
agony.
people
From
in?
It was an
Shin-chan.
agony on the enemy
Yeah.
team. And so he had no disrupting ability like that, right? So and he was just like, that was so cringe. I'm like, did you not read the rules before you
First off,
queued?
it's arena cringe. Secondly, it's
Right.
corrupted arena. They corrupted the cringe. What the fuck were you expecting, idiot? It's right in the
It's
title.
supposed to be cringe. It's in the
is.
fine print.
I
It's
don't want
fun
to derail
arena.
you. I don't want to derail you too much, but I was talking with Seba and Stoff earlier because we were joking around. I'm like, oh, come on, let's play MOTD today because it's Sunday, and Seba hates cooldowns around October. I'm like, oh, come on, let's play it. And he's like, yeah, you got to play once in a while to remind yourself why you hate it, right? And I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I tell Stoff about Infinite Assault on Wednesdays when I try to drag him into it because he hates that. And I'm like, come on, dude, you got to play one to remind yourself why you hate it, right? And we got chit-chatting back and forth. The conclusion we came to is they should remove Infinite Assault. It goes bye-bye. Only keep Infinite Assault 2.0, the one with the cooldown, right? And
Okay.
make it so it's everybody gets the same, like make it so you have to
Mirror.
play the same person on the team, right? And
Auto ban
make it
healers.
random. No, just make it. That was one thing he said. Auto ban healers. Yeah, that was one more. So it's like you whatever
Because that's
god
where all
your
your bans
team
go in that
randomly-
mode is to
Yeah.
ban people from playing healers, and then it's usually the same like 3 gods anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you'll still get like a Cupid that slips through, or you forgot about Ra, or oh shit, we didn't ban Sylvanas or Guan. Yeah, it's
Right.
they always still pick a healer somehow, or because you banned all the healers, they're just like, oh, 5 Zeus. But yeah, that was the conclusion. Just make it random. Each team gets a random god, and the entire fucking team is that god.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm really not. You load in, do it, fuck it. You might be a 5-team of set against a 5-team of fucking collies. Good luck. You know, like who knows? Or you could be a 5-team of Alpwash. You got lucky, but you're against 5 Kepris. So good luck with that too. You know,
I don't know.
who
That
the
could be
fuck
pretty
knows?
entertaining.
Yeah, I know. That's. I think it'd be interesting. I think it would be better than what it has because the most sad part, the truly sad part about Infinite Assault and a lot of other MOTDs and Smite in general is
when people choose actual comps instead of memes. Yeah.
Yes. It's the huge potential those game modes have for fun and memes and goofy shit and just playing around, dicking off. And it just gets corrupted and turned into either try hard or cringe, but not like corrupted arena style cringe where it's a bunch of fucking coos and bows and tears and shit, right? That
would be fun.
It just turns into just like, well, I think we a bit of a throwback. It just turns into a bunch of type 2s running around, right? No type 1s out there.
Something.
That was a throwback, dude. We haven't said type 1 or type 2 in a while. I was trying to think, like, fuck, man, how do I word this here? Because, like, they are different. Like, there's cringe for cringe sake and there's cringe for meme sake, right? And there's a difference.
And then
Like, I was
there's
trying
the
to
rest of
explain
Nev's
the-
games.
Yeah, the rest of Nev's games. Sorry, Nev.
Well, it's okay. I don't have too many more to talk about. And actually, I want to ask Depp if he wants to talk about my last one because he was in it. The Thoth game.
The Thoth game.
The Thoth assault game where I went 14-5 and somebody stole my printer.
Imagine not wanting the
That
penta.
wasn't the last one.
No,
Was it?
that was the last one I wanted to talk about.
Oh. Nev said, wait, hold on. Didn't say anything after that. I'm like, okay, cool. So backbuck the guy or something. I don't know.
No, you autoed him.
Autoed him. Could be.
Wait, hold on. Depth's over here like, what am I holding on
Honestly,
to?
if it's a tank auto attack, you should have killed him.
I was
I'm gonna
literally
argue that. I'm
I
gonna
was
argue that
ranged.
Nev
I was
couldn't hit
playing.
autos.
Can I talk? I was playing Thoth. I was in the middle of an auto, and you were like, boop, and I was like,
Should have built attack speed. I don't know.
Can I
Yeah.
talk?
No,
Not
I
if
don't
you're
know.
going to say an opposite
14
point.
and 5 Thoth, and I almost got a penta, and we lost that game. I'm upset.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
And I can't even. There we go. Let's see. Depp was Sobek. We had Irish on Rama, who stopped autoing because they heard the quadra kill, and they weren't even in bombs.
All I heard was wait. Wait. You just said wait, and I'm like, what am I waiting for? Is there an
They weren't
orb?
even
What
in
are we
comms, though.
doing?
That's my
As
point.
the member of
They
the
weren't
jury
even in
here, I would
comms.
like to say last time Depp said all he heard was hold on. Now he's changing the story to wait. Seems rather inconsistent.
Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure any combination of those words.
That's what the culprit would want us to believe.
I'm upset. We were up against
don't
a
stop.
Kepri.
No, don't stop. Context
Kepri.
step.
Exactly. Context.
Kuzenbo, Alpwash, Dansborough, and a Horus. That's what we were up against. And we lost. Stupid Alpwash.
I mitigated a lot of damage as Sobek in those 2 games.
You did mitigate a lot of damage. You know what our Guan healer didn't do that match?
No, he didn't know that he was the Guan healer.
I don't think he knew that he was the healer for the team.
No.
Nope.
Not one bit.
Nope.
The way you both are just like, nope. That's the sound of people who didn't get healed.
I mean, he'd just walk up to everybody on the enemy team and try to 1v5 and then die. He went 1 and 8. Somehow still ended up having the most healing in that game. But it wasn't on me. I ended up having to build some lifesteal because I wasn't getting healed by my healer. Oh well.
Yeah, yeah, some close to 75k damage mitigated. Didn't get healed for all that. That was my sovereignty and my Stone of Gaia healing me up.
That was the game we were trying to find the stats on when you tuned in on Fridays, bro. That was the game we were talking about because Depp ended up playing 2 Sobek games in a row. Depp, do you want to talk about your 2 Sobek games?
I got Sobek twice in a row, and I was really glad I didn't get it a 3rd time. Just because I know I'm going to be tossing people at my team. And
stealing
after 2 losses as Sobek and Assault in a row, part of me feels like my team wasn't getting it, that we needed to kill the person I picked. Also, the second team, 3 hunters? 2? What was the 3 hunter game?
Was that the one after?
I can't quite recall, but
after that, I was
left us, and it's like, wow, RNG really working good for you guys. Congratulations.
Tone for Smite is being really slow to load these games, so I can't really look at the team comps. But I do remember that one. That was not the Thoth game that I got my Penta stolen with.
No.
It might have been the game before it. But
could have been.
I can't get this.
I had to go to
Smite
Guru. I could get Backlash's profile to load, but I couldn't get mine.
Oh, Smite API working as intended.
As intended. You know what else was working as intended? The rest of our Assault game. I played a lot of Assault with Nev this week.
Yeah.
Nev and Fro games abundant in my history. And then joined a different group of friends, played some Conquests. Those were meh. I don't really know what I'm doing in Conquest. I was jungle
I feel that, Depp.
Twice in ADC. I did shit as a jungler. I was ass. I don't think I like jungle. I don't know why I was getting jungle.
Did you change? Because you used to queue jungle.
Yeah, I think I have ADC and support.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe make support your first priority, and then you should likely
you will
get
always get it.
Right.
I don't know. You probably have a lot of solo laners queuing up support right now because it feels better.
No shot anyone's queuing support right now, dude. Support sucks.
Are they queuing solo?
Probably not either.
If you had to choose between the two, which one would you do?
I'd
Solo.
pick support.
If you had to be a frontliner still.
I'd pick support.
Solo. You'd really pick support?
Yep.
Yeah.
I told
Support's
you, my
awful
win
right
loss.
now.
Listen, my win loss in solo is 0. Okay, I've never won a game in solo lane ever.
Well, here was my logic, Riggs. Let's say you're like you can understand this. You're a tried and true warrior player. You want to play a warrior, right? Like you're gonna do it, but you can't do it in solo as well right now, right? Because a lot of other people playing more damage people. Like you can, right? It's still possible.
Yeah, it just depends on who you're playing. Yeah, but
so fuck it. I'm gonna go play Gilgamesh support. Go play, Amos support. The warriors that can flex into that in support. You still get to play your warrior, right? I just imagine there's probably a few people going with that logic. Not all. Some are probably out there saying, "Fuck it, I'm AMC, Susano, who the fuck else."
The only
ever.
problem with that right now is the way support is as a role. Before, when the all the base stat stuff and some item changes and whatnot, but like before, you could at least like be annoying to carries and kind of threaten them a little bit early. But now you can't really do that, and that's the whole point of picking those characters. So now you're just playing Gilgamesh from behind, not doing anything, and you're just kind of a walking ward. Whereas opposed to like you play it in solo.
No, that's fair. If you still pick your guardian, you still get your CC. No, that's I was just throwing out like
that's why support kind of sucks, because support right now, like with the recent changes, right? Everyone's tankier, damage is high in the game. You still have to be a frontliner. You can't really play what you used to play. You can't play Hercules, can't play Gilgamesh, can't play fun characters like that, because now you can't harass early like you used to be able to. And you're just a walking ward basically that just you get crit 5 times and you die. It's a fun life right now.
I understand the support role better than I understand solo as well. Plus, I find myself like in the early game of solo being bored. So.
Oh yeah, it's for sure super boring. But you sacrifice the early boring for the late fun. I feel like it's the opposite for support. You can have fun early, you can fuck around, do whatever.
Riggs is like, it's a journey.
Yeah, it's a journey. It's you can't. It's the first chapter boring, second chapter kind of boring, third chapter.
You don't say I'm questing when you go get Gilgamesh passive. I don't know if I can trust you. Just throwing that out there.
I'm questing.
Yep. Or I'm going on a quest or something like that. Going on an adventure.
Well, Fro, how were your adventures in Smite this week?
Well, Smite Guru shit right now. Or not Smite Guru, the other one.
How's your memory, though?
Also shit.
Same.
Shit.
Dang.
Pretty ironically, I did go to the doctor's earlier this week, right? And I was talking to him, and my wife was there with me. And my ADHD got brought up. And then just... like, out of nowhere, I mean, it wasn't out of nowhere, we were talking about it, right? But then my wife just pipes up, she's like, progressively getting worse. And I'm like, damn. Throw me on the bus like that.
Boom.
I mean, it's kind of true, but fuck. I have been playing a lot of Baba Yaga lately.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really intentionally. Like, I've always enjoyed Baba, but I always kind of played her... meme like I'm gonna buy all the stacking items, which is still a decent build on her, honestly.
And it's actually kind of a meta right now.
Well, I mean,
double stacking.
I won't go in why it works, but like, no, I meant when I say all the stacking items, I mean like Thebes and Urchin, Charons. Like I literally go the book and the staff, and then just pick up Divine, so you have anti-heal. Yeah. Anyways, or you can go to the starter, Tainted. But I've been actually building her full-fledged
Yeah, I had
damage.
like a fizzy burp. We're good.
Sorry, bro. I just saw Depp going.
Yeah.
I was making sure he was okay.
I'm good.
But yeah, I've been actually going like just full-fledged damage and burst on her. She's pretty good. She does a lot of fucking burst damage. Like a lot of burst damage. And I know we talked about it last week about like the throwing the 2 potions thing, but oh boy, it is a lot. Especially, and then after you do that, you just use your fucking 3 on them and just pop. It's fun. Baba's fun. The randomness is a little. Oh, you get used to it, honestly. And it's nice because the enemy doesn't necessarily know how your abilities are going to come out either. So, yeah, it's fun. Play more Baba, people. Baba's fun. Besides that, I've been trying to play Kepri and Geb. It's not the easiest right now. Not the easiest right now.
Nope.
Geb takes a while to come online. Hunters don't. That's all I gotta say about that one. Yeah. And those have kind of been my games. I mean, I've been streaming some. I mean, I stream every Wednesday Smite. I guess this week it was Wednesday night, but whatever. It was pretty fun.
What is your Twitch? What is your Twitch?
Twitch is fro_double_G or with .tv or some shit like that. Fuck, I don't know. We should probably put links in the description.
/fro_double_G.
Fuck that. Check the description. I'm gonna go change the description right as soon as we finish here, except I'm not gonna. I'm gonna forget. But if I remember, motherfuckers, it'll be in the description. Along with Nevs and Riggs too.
There we go.
Not you, Dev. You don't count.
Yeah.
Mainly because you don't stream.
Yeah,
but,
I'm a streamer.
Well, actually, I'll bring that up real quick too, because we usually like to tell the patrons when we do with the money. We're probably gonna go get Fro and Nev and then Riggs, like actual, like high quality professional overlays. I think I'm gonna choose the person who did Rick's, and yeah, just so you know, they're gonna be a more sizable. I don't know. We still got to figure out like which ones we're getting and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's got like the different packages and everything. Yeah, my Smite games this week. Yeah, they've been
Meh.
Assault still feels funny. I don't know. I'm not really liking it.
I think they need to rework it.
Now that everyone's tankier, take the orbs away again.
I know we've talked about it before. I'll just briefly say it again. They need to rework it.
I don't know if taking the orbs away is the play. It might be.
Take away the middle orbs. Make it so it's just the back orb.
No, that makes them turtle even more. Take away the back ones.
But put the back orb even further back.
No, fuck that.
Yep.
Take away the back ones, keep the middle ones. That will encourage them to come out of their tower where they're chilling for the first 8 minutes of the game anyway.
No, I think that just encourages snowball.
Well,
good, I'm bored. Assault games shouldn't take 30 minutes.
It's not the T1 and T2 that are the problem, in my opinions. It's the Phoenixes. Because if you don't have a hunter or a tank, literally cannot take Phoenixes right now without a wave. But if they just have one person who can throw out a single ability that clears the majority of the wave, you're not going to be able to take that Phoenix. Like,
what I'm hearing is make minions tankier.
They already are.
What I'm hearing is get rid of the towers and Phoenixes and make the Titan room a little bit bigger, so you just have just the Titan.
I wouldn't be opposed with removing that wall behind Phoenix.
Yeah, just make the Titan room bigger, and just remove all the towers and Phoenixes.
Or make the wall smaller, maybe.
My thought is if you just remove the wall, you could potentially, dive a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Have them doing that loop around and everything. That may help. They could probably weaken Phoenix shots. That's potentially a thing. But, then Phoenixes don't really matter. But there's a fine line with Phoenixes where should they matter too much or shouldn't they?
Right.
Right? I mean, because they do come back. They got to be down in order to take the Titan. But, like, they're not a fucking Titan, so...
Right.
I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn on them sometimes. Because it does seem like a lot of game modes, the Phoenixes. Like, we were bitching just like a month and a half ago about Slash Phoenixes, right? about how it's like, oh man, like Slash games are going good till you hit that fucking Phoenix, and it's hard to take the Phoenix. Then you get to the Titan, it's paper, right? Like we literally had that conversation not too long ago.
Yeah.
And then how many times in Conquest does it the siege meta, and when essentially we're talking about the siege or the like problems with the siege, it's around Phoenixes. They're never talking about, hey, can't take T2 towers. It's never sieging Titan. It's always Phoenixes. I don't know. I got derailed on that because I'm just noticing a trend in my head.
Make the top and the bottom of the maps wider is what I'm hearing.
Listen,
so it's harder to defend both.
Usually I charge for these good of ideas, but I'll give this one to you for free. All right.
Okay.
I'll take it. Let's hear it.
Here's what we do. Right. You take it. Get rid of both the towers. Get rid of the Phoenix. Who cares? Right. You turn assault into capture the flag mode, right? Well, a similar mode to capture the flag, right? Where the whole point of the game mode is to get to their base and get like an orb or something and carry it back to your base. But if you're carrying it, you move slower and take more damage, or you have some sort of debuff on you. So then it becomes a game of get into their base and get out with the thing, and then bring it back like an escort type thing, and then whoever gets I don't know, like 3 or 5 or whatever wins the game, right? Boom.
You know what?
That's
I'm for that. Leave the T1 and T2 towers.
Right? No.
I mean, whatever you want to do, but bring back capture the flag, dude. Or some variant of that, some variant of like an oddball in Halo type thing or something.
Interesting idea.
I've always enjoyed capture the flag.
Yeah,
man.
CTF
Smite capture the
flag,
like dude. Like Halo, I've always enjoyed capture the flag. I don't know. Anyways, I just think that they need to do something about the assault Phoenixes right now, because I think that's kind of a problem. And I don't know if it's the Phoenix itself or minions or what the solution is. Luckily, I'm not a game developer or programmer, so I don't have to. I can just tell you how I feel, and that's my opinion. Riggs,
nice.
How are your games?
Depp, how are your games this week,
We already
buddy?
did Depp.
Riggs, how are your games?
Nev, how are your games this week, buddy?
I started this. It's your turn. Did you not play Smite this week?
I don't remember. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I can't get my API to load as well, and I don't remember playing a single game this week.
Smite Guru is working.
Oh, all right. Give me uno segundo.
Yep, I'm already pulling it up for you, Riggs.
That vamp for us.
Sometimes
I have.
You play a lot of Smite.
I played a Kepri. I played a Kepri game 4 days ago. I lost.
But that slash Artemis is real strong.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that. And there's a lot of losses.
There's a lot of red.
Remember.
There's a lot of red.
Well, they're also like a week ago. So
yeah, full week.
I don't remember.
Pretty powerful Erlong game though.
Oh, I'm
this
always
is riveting
content.
Riveting content.
Big riveting.
Yeah. So all right, yeah. So that's me. I played a lot of Smite this week.
You played so much Smite, guys.
I played so much this week. It was one
good
of my
looking
down
out
weeks,
with that
so
DM.
I apologize.
You know, we do have something else that Riggs prepared for us. Instead of playing Smite, he was making a quiz.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Don't worry, I got you.
Which
Riggs.
again, I will say we talked about it before we started recording. Last week, I had this quiz ready to go, and before we recorded, it was just me, Depp, and Fro. And Depp goes, I bring it up, and Depp goes, maybe we should save that for when we have a 4-stack. And in the middle of recording last week, Depp goes, all right, guys, I've got a quiz for you.
Yeah,
and we did that title.
To be fair, we needed extra time, and also you saying. Coming into the episode saying you have a quiz sounds a lot better than wow, I'm looking at this thing on the Smite website and got
at these
titles.
I really like that. We should do more of that when we get a chance. That
was absolutely we can do that.
Bro,
again.
are you okay?
Yeah, I just forgot to breathe for a second. I'm sorry.
Been there.
Done that.
How to
Good
breathe.
though. I'm gonna drink my water.
All right, so I'll wait for Fro to finish his water, and I will go ahead and get started on the Smite quiz. I've never hosted one of these before. This is my first time
You've
ever
written
being
them,
on.
but
I've
you've
written a
never hosted
few,
them.
but I promise this one does not have a Freya question in it.
I'm dead.
Okay.
That is a dead
Bet.
joke. It's dead. It's been retired. It's in the locker.
How many cuckoo quizzes are there?
You rode
None,
that joke
actually.
all the way to being a host, Riggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I wrote it until Clumsy shit on my dreams, and then I kind of retired.
Nice person, Clumsy, but definitely ruined your hopes
Super
and
nice
dreams.
person, because the way he worded it was the nicest way he could have possibly worded it, by basically saying that's never gonna happen.
That's never happening.
But cool. Good on you for having an idea. That's basically what he said.
They have a way about saying shit where it's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I get that all day, every day. Change this, nerf this, buff this, do this, and it's like, yeah, no. Anyways, so yeah, it's a nine question quiz, and it's not multiple choice, but I can assist you. I can give you guys some hints. They're not super difficult questions, I feel like, but
Are you gonna keep score on your own, because I can't?
I will keep score. I will keep score. Yes.
Okay.
We're raising our hands on this one now.
No, just oh, that's a good point. Yeah, just say your name or something to buzz in. I don't know how
There
we
we
want to
go.
do that.
No, I'm gonna
Depp.
raise my hand and say my name.
There we go. Do
I'm gonna
both.
say Depp's name.
Okay,
I'm gonna
no,
say
just
my name too. So
raise your hand, and I'll call on the first person I saw raise their hand. How about that? That way we're not clogging the audio. All right.
No, I'm still gonna do
First.
both.
well, we are an audio podcast.
Yeah,
so-
and
that
also I'm still
that's
gonna do
fair.
both.
right.
All right. First question. Most people should be able to get to B in the alphabet. How many B gods are in the game? As in, like, they start with the letter B. Depp.
6.
That is correct.
Hey,
Depp.
I feel like Depp
don't
has
ask
Smite
me to
open,
name
look
them.
at
I
his
couldn't
history.
name them, but there's 6. I guess.
Do you want to name them for a bonus point? I'll give you a bonus point. If you can name all
absolutely not.
6. Does
Someone else
anybody
can
wanna
steal
name
that
them?
bonus point.
Besides, like Bacchus right now, I am drawing
That's
a
one.
complete fucking.
That's
Well, I guess
one.
Bologna.
That's
Baba
That's
Yaga, Bologna,
Baba Yaga.
Bakasura,
Baron Samedi.
4. 2 more. Oh,
Darren. Yep.
Meow.
you're missing 1.
Oh, there you go. Depp Beset.
That's it.
There you go. I'm not going to count that as a bonus point since you guys collaborated on that, but
Oh.
nice.
Can we
Can
get
we
a
do
half
that to
a
take a
bonus
point away from Depp?
Can we get
No.
a half a bonus point?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't do half points here. No, there's no participation trophies here.
That was for my curiosity.
All right, question number 2. We all know that Fro loves him some D&D,
Mhm.
and initiative is a big part of D&D.
Mhm.
Which god has a passive that's called initiative?
Ooh.
Bro.
Oh.
Bro.
Wheelix.
Yes, sir. It is a
Mm.
Wheelix.
Because if she initiates the fight, she gets to do extra damage.
Yep.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way, the only reason I know that, this is a little extra side thing, is a Wheelix skin was the very first skin I got out of a chest ever, her recon one. So I tried her as one of my first assassins, and that's why I actually will rarely turn down a chance to play Wheelix. Don't always pick her, but I'll rarely turn it down. I like her.
I like the sound on that one with Suku, where it's like
So-
woo, woo.
That
Yeah.
used to freak Dylan out, because when I
Oh.
because I
Poor
also
Popper.
it was very early on in my Smite history as well that I
Season
also
3.
rolled that. I also rolled that in a chest. And that was when I was still playing on Xbox, and I had the TV on, like the TV sound on, because I was playing without my headset that day. And so I was checking her out in an arena after, and it went, and Dylan was like freaking out. He started barking at the TV and like running. I was like, what is happening? I don't know
Man,
what
you
it
didn't
is.
even have to say Xbox off.
No, he freaked out with that skin.
That was the beginning of Xbox off. He freaked out at that, and he's just like, "I'm gonna learn how to turn that shit off."
I want that gone.
All right, so it's tied 1-1, Depp and Fro. Question number 3. Nobody likes getting CC'd, but these CCs are especially annoying since they ramp up. Who are the only gods in the game that have a ramp to blank CC?
Dep.
Dep Nation.
Baron Samedi and Kronos.
Bro.
That is correct.
Oh shit! I thought isn't Poseidon's on his
No.
vortex?
Nope. Nope.
Nah, I don't
It's
think
a
that's classified
cyclone.
as a ramp.
It's a cyclone.
It's not a ramp. That's
And
That's
there's two
that's like
cyclone
Sasana,
abilities.
Yeah. Sasana ult and Whirlpool
Yep.
are like that. Yeah.
Whirlpool.
But those ones are specifically ramp to blank, like ramp to stun, ramp to what is it, root?
ramp
Root.
to root.
Ramp to stun. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I worded this
can
one
we do a
little bit
bonus
weird,
fact? If you beads Kronos 3, he doesn't get the second half of the damage if you don't get stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 'cause it's split.
Interesting.
That's like Janus Portal too. If you beat Janus Portal before you like come through it, you won't take damage. So you can kind of like wait out something if you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question number 4. There are multiple stance switchers in Smite. However, who is the only one who can just say nah to a disarm by switching stances? I can give you a hint if you need a hint. I can give you like the class.
Oh,
Fro.
Fro's raising a hand.
I am, and I'm going just because I think this is a stupid pun. Tier.
It is not.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't really think it was him with any interactions. I was like, is he making a stupid disarm joke because he's one-handed?
No. Do you need a hint?
Sure, we'll take a hint.
It is a hunter.
Nev. Uller.
It is Uller.
Because he switches auto attack types from range to. Yep.
Yeah, he's the only one that can he can cleanse a disarm by switching stances.
I shouldn't have doubted myself. I was thinking Uller before you gave the hint, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah. It's exactly the reason why Fro gave to it. It's because he's switching from range to auto to melee, so that technically like changes his auto attack stuff.
Right.
So he cleanses it. Question number 5. No, this
By
is
the way,
directed
it's
at you,
1-1-1 right now, isn't it?
It's
No, I have 2.
2.
1-2-1. Dep's in the lead right now. This is question number 5. Nev, it's a Nev geared question.
If it's
Say
cuckoo,
Nev-
I quit.
It's not. Nev loves a good VVVT VSO, which is it's a trap. I'm on it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of traps, what is the maximum amount of traps that Artemis can have out at the same
Dep.
time?
Nev.
Dep was first.
3.
That is 3.
I was letting Riggs finish asking the question and not cutting him off.
I was gonna till I saw Dep's shoulder start going up. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, Dep's here to win.
Well, you did never clarify for waiting for you to finish.
I mean,
yeah. I feel like as soon as he said, what's the maximum number of traps, it didn't matter how many other gods have traps.
All right. Dep is in a commanding lead right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're on question 6.
Commander Dep. I like it.
2 gods in Smite have been known to boogie woogie on the dance floor. Which 2 gods are they? Basically, which 2 gods dance?
Nev. Shiva, Changa.
Yes, correct. They do.
Oh, you meant
they do
literally
boogie.
dance. I was counting. I was thinking how many have dance emotes because they quit doing those.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like literally, they dance. They boogie woogie on the dance floor.
By the way, I think it's like 26 that actually have dance emotes, if I remember correctly.
That's one of those questions where you're getting in the weeds. I didn't do one of those. Actually, I did kind of, but
well, they have a YouTube video that covers all the dances and their inspiration.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I like that one a lot.
I'm gonna go grab it and I'll post it in general chat for everybody right now.
Yeah.
Nev is making a comeback. Question number 7. Everyone knows you can't be a true gamer if you can't see your screen. Which gods in Smite can affect your ability to see your screen?
Nev.
Nev.
Loki.
Yeah, I'll say 2. There's 4 that I'm looking for.
Okay, so Loki, X-Ball, Bacchus, uh,
Oh, actually, I'll accept 5 actually.
Because he
Dude.
So
forgot
this
about
is
Bacchus ult.
I
Yeah.
forgot about X Ball actually.
Oh,
how can
I
you
forgot
forget
about
about
X-Ball.
X-Ball?
Because he was
I
looking
forgot
for
about X-Ball,
the
so-
blind or partial blind CC, not the ult.
yeah.
I see.
So yeah, I'll accept. You have basically 2 chances right here. You have 2 choices.
Uh,
Time's running out.
I'm sorry. I'm
5,
trying to think.
4, 3,
I feel so
2,
stupid.
1. All right, Ned did
Bro.
not get it. Fro is raising his hand.
That'd be Ra, Set, Bacchus, and now I'm drawing a blank on the 4th one. Fuck.
Oh no, you have 2 options. You could do one of the ones that Nev said.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go with X-Ball. You weren't going for X-Ball. Loki. There we go.
She also said that. Yeah, there you go, Loki. Yeah,
I know. I
was
just
going for
literally was
the-
drawing a blank. With
I was going more for the
3
blind
partial blinds
category.
and 1 blind.
Loki.
Yeah.
Yep.
I completely spaced X Ball. It's a good one. I don't know how I didn't think of that.
I thought you forgot the Bacchus one.
No, I had
'Cause
the Bacchus one. I didn't.
That
think
one's
of
low
X-Ball.
key. It's very low key partial
Mhm.
blind because it's just like shitter on the edges. I'm not gonna lie. I picked the hippie skin because I think it's the most
Technically,
intense.
wouldn't
Yeah, I was-
Cthulhu count as well because of the passive? Like if
Not
you
a
pass
blind, but
well, a partial
different.
blind. Like if we're
Well, it's-
allowing, hold on, if we're allowing Bacchus with a partial blind, wouldn't we allow Cthulhu for the stack passive with like the swirlies? Then can be kind of distracting.
Bacchus ult is actually coded CC partial blind.
Okay.
I mean, I would be willing to accept that, Nev, but you didn't say Cthulhu either. So.
I was also wondering
know,
for
I
Cthulhu, but I
lost,
didn't
it's
know if
fine.
that would fall under obscuring or.
So what I'm
Listen,
hearing is nobody gets
did-
points.
Did I word the question? Maybe not the best. Maybe.
No, that was
all right?
worded fine.
But
It was a great question, Riggs.
it is actually down to the wire, and anybody can win at this point if you guys get these next 2 right. This is actually a I kind of had one geared towards everybody, like that. Like Fro had the D&D, Nev had the Artemis one, so there's one for you in here, Dep, and that's
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna fail on it so hard.
there's a lot of dog gods in Smite, but
Oh, shit.
none of them love ticks as much as Anubis. How many total ticks are there in Anubis's ult? And I can give you
Oh.
how often. Oh, Fro.
30
got
at
it.
0.1 second for 3 seconds.
God damn, Fro.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He came in there ready to go. 30.
He was
30
right. 30.
Mithy move
That
for
is-
the
that is
win,
correct.
bitches. That's a throwback.
0.01 second. Ticks every 0.01 for 3 seconds, which is 30. Quick maths.
Damn.
So technically, Nev could tie it all up here, or one of these 2 could win. And I don't have a 10th question, so this is going to be awkward if you guys all tie.
Nice.
It'll be our first tie, I think.
Number 9. Smite loves its skins. We all know that. Which 3 gods have the most skins in the game? And I will give you a hint before. Obviously, we all know Neith, right? I will give you a hint. There's a tie for 3rd place, so I will accept either one of the 2 for the tie for 3rd place.
I would say
Oh,
obviously.
so Neb's going.
So,
yeah,
yeah,
well, I'm
Nev's
gonna get it
gone.
wrong, but
Yeah, all of
it's
us
fine.
aren't. Go ahead. None of us are rushing on this one.
Right.
Well, I didn't want to
We all-
like have dead air either.
You have the guaranteed 1st place one. We all know what 1st place is.
right, unless I tie it up.
That's fair. All right. Well, and also before you say one, I will clarify. I'm talking about their base skin as well as masteries
Recolors
and recolor.
and
So
all
you
of
have
them.
5
Okay.
guaranteed. Everyone has
Mm.
5 guaranteed.
So, Neith,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's number 1.
Raw.
Don't correct anyone until we get done.
I'm
here,
not.
Riggs.
I'm not.
Now I feel like Raw's wrong.
I don't know if it's right or not either. That's why I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm
Now
not saying
I
it's right or
feel-
wrong. I'm just
Now
I
I
won't
feel
say
like it's wrong. And Aphrodite.
Those are good
are those your
guesses.
final? Is that your final say? Is that
Yep.
I'll give you a chance to. All right.
Let me throw one before you.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect. Who did all right,
Dep.
Go ahead, Dep. Go ahead, Dep.
Dep.
was it
Go ahead.
Dep? All right, Dep, go.
So we've got the Neath.
Yep.
We have, I believe, Loki. And
I'm not
then
gonna say yes or no to that.
another guy with a lot of skin. Scylla. Those are my three.
That is
That's a good
correct,
guess,
Dep.
too.
Yes.
Dep Nation wins with 4. The one that is tied with Loki is Ymir.
Ymir.
So
I
it's
didn't.
You know
I
what?
was
No,
gonna say
because he's
Poseidon.
got the
Poseidon was my
Xbox, he's
guess.
got the
Yeah.
PlayStations, the 2
I didn't think about
Twitches.
that.
He's got the Caco Demon.
yeah,
He's
in
got a
order
lot.
it's Neath, Scylla, and then it's Loki, Ymir. I
that
think
was
they
a
both
really
have
good guess, Dep.
23.
Shock's got a lot too, because he's got the Viking skins, like
I-
Cully.
I thought for sure Poseidon would be in there, but then once you started naming all the Ymir skins, I'm like, fuck, that's real good guess. That was a good guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Good
them
qu-
like
good
in
quiz,
like the
Riggs.
20s.
Good job.
There's a lot of them in the 20s. Like Nemesis has a lot. Nemesis is like 21, I think.
But like you said, everyone starts at 5.
yeah, everyone starts at 5.
So they're already a quarter of the way to 20. And then, fuck, Nemesis has been in the game how long? Even if she gets a skin every 6 months, that still puts her at 20.
I mean, I
Well,
think
and then-
Thanatos has like 20 skins too.
There's a lot of them that have around.
There's
20,
a lot
yeah.
that have a good chunk of skins.
Like Neath has like 24, 25, and there's a lot of them like in like the 20, 21, 22. Like there's a lot of them in that range.
Yeah.
So, GG's to all. Congrats, Dep.
Good
on the
job,
dub.
team.
GG.
Yeah.
Good
Good quiz, Riggs. Thanks, bud.
Yeah. This was a lot more structured than me looking at a screen and saying, hey, what's this god's title?
I
I'm
guess
glad we
we'll
waited
I-
for that one.
Guess
I
we'll
tried to
probably
give
take
everyone
this
like a
opportunity.
question geared towards them.
Yeah.
Depp stole my question.
I stole it right out from under Nev.
That's all right. I took Deps.
Yeah.
I think we'll take this opportunity real quickly to say, though, if anyone wants to construct a quiz, at least 10 questions, please. That'd be great. Feel free to, I don't know, either send it to Riggs, send it to one of the hosts, post it in the Discord, get it to us somehow. Thanks. We'll
Send it to
We'll
the host
use
that
it,
you
honestly.
want.
Send it to the host that you want to host.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
that's what I
quiz.
did that one time. Is I sent it to I think all of you, or I just put it in the Discord, and so like none of you could look at it.
Right.
So yeah, send it to the host you want to have like host the show or host the quiz at least.
That's a good call. Do that. Also, another shout out, or another not shout out thing. If you want to like suggest us people to have on the podcast, like there's a whole bunch of new content creators popping up, some smaller ones like maybe aren't on our radar at all. Feel free to send them our way, like, or
Yeah.
so we'll send their name our way so we can go make contact with them.
Yep. Or if it's even a person that maybe they're medium sized, but you still like watching them, because then it brings more of the Baji community to the streamers and vice versa.
Yeah. I mean,
It's good all the
honestly,
ways around.
they ain't got to be like the hugest person out there if they're just reliable, consistent, actually, streaming, trying. Let us know.
Not like Depp. I'm not.
Yeah,
trying.
not like Depp. If they stream like Depp or Riggs, fuck, even if they stream like me, that's a little amp. But
Hey.
if they stream like Nev, let us know.
She communicates with her community.
I try.
Excellent.
Yeah,
She succeed.
you do a pretty good job of it.
You do, Nev.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I feel like. Listen, we all know I'm the biggest streamer of Botg, right? Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, true. Like,
You are the champion.
If I could model my stream after somebody, I would model it after Nev, except for no potato.
No.
excuse you. Okay,
got a problem
now
with
it's
Nev
on.
Tato?
Hold on.
I
I
Nev
do have a
Tato.
problem with Nev Tato.
Nev
Nev Tato's
Tato
green.
incoming.
Green
Why do you have a
potatoes is
problem with
rotten.
this?
Riggs.
Because it's a rotten potato.
You're right.
I don't think. Have you seen what potatoes look like when they're growing?
Not when they're growing, but I've seen them when they're at the store, and then if
growing.
they get green,
They're green.
I'm
I used-
growing. This is not my
There's-
final form
So why are you a growing potato?
because I have nowhere to go but up.
I don't think that's how potatoes work.
I don't think that's
Down?
how that works.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold up. That's a good
Right?
call there, Nev.
Hold on. Where's my map?
You know what,
mean-
though? I don't live in Idaho. I don't know potatoes. I can say
yeah,
that.
you know
I
corn,
know.
right?
I know corn,
I know corn.
but not potatoes. Do they have a corn filter? Can I get the corn?
I gave Riggs so much shit when he gave you a headband in WWE. And
No,
since then, you know
it's
how much I've
perfect.
noticed you actually wear headbands?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I did
Keeps
my
the
research.
hair out of my face. Keeps the hair
I
out
did
of
my
my face.
research.
Apparently, man. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come at me again with that
Come
shit.
at him
I
again,
did-
bro.
I did. Hey,
This is why you're
I
not
gave you
champion.
a little bit of shit, but then you said you're right and you made the character. I'm like, all right, it looks all right. But since then, Depp has just really proved your point. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have one that says get depth, but
I
yeah,
don't.
mean, that's coming.
I
right?
don't. I custom ordered it through Amazon. It's coming in 5 days. No, I'm kidding.
Hold up.
Although
Hold
we
up.
we could put some of the stuff in the Teespring.
Do we need a get Depp headband?
Do we need? We could get a get up headband. What do we think?
With the icon in bot G.
Mhm.
And put that as the logo right in the middle.
Yeah.
I
Although,
don't think you saw what I have for
been
you, Nev.
I have been attempting to make some of the merch, like with our new, like the all of us around the table and all that. And
Yeah.
I have been struggling that in our emotes. They are a little too small to use on a lot of that Teespring stuff. So, like the
Gotcha.
coffee table one is like this much too small to use as a canvas print. And I'm like, fuck, that'd be such a clean canvas print.
I want that.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a hold of Raijin and be like, hey, you want to earn 30
Can we
bucks
make
here,
this
bud?
like 10% bigger? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I was looking in the community corner channel.
Yeah.
I feel like we could get a few more responses out of the community.
I also totally forgot to screenshot my layout.
Mhm.
So I'd like to do that before we read it as well. So
Yes.
Yeah, you and you all three of you need to do it.
Yep.
I did mine.
you need to calm down.
You.
Okay. Hold up here. Hold up, everybody. How do you screenshot?
Hit the Windows key.
You hit the print screen button.
You could do that, or you could do the snap it, or what is it, snip and sketch now, snipping tool.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
snipping tool. If you got two
Yeah.
monitors.
You only need two monitors. You just hit Windows key and do it. But
Well, window key.
it depends if you're on Windows 10 or Windows 11. If it's Windows 10, it's snip and sketch. If it's Windows 11, it's just a snipping tool. But yeah, and then you just like trace your screen. You like drag like the border to your screen, and then just like boop, and save it.
Then boop, save it.
Yeah, then boop, save it, and then
There you go, Fro. Boop, save it.
I
That's all
can
you
take a
gotta do.
screenshot of you right now if you want me to, and I can send it to you.
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
All right. Just for science, I'll show you how.
for science.
Alrighty.
For the sake of
Snip.
of the podcast posterity.
Look at,
And in
look at
case you
little
were
Fro.
wondering, the community corner, show us your Smite UI. Post
Wait,
a
didn't I already cover
screenshot.
my UI? I used the default, except I just moved my map. It's more my key bindings that's weird.
Show us your
We'll
ooze.
talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
How about
There you go,
that?
Fro. There you go, Fro. I posted it in the
Catch
show
me
notes.
outside. How about that? Nice. Solid screenshot. Solid snap.
Thanks, dude.
Heck yeah.
Alright,
Well,
do you want to talk about OTK?
we can do that.
I was gonna try to segue that, but when you said when you're talking about getting streamers onto the show, and you were like, yeah, it'll bring some traffic to them. Maybe to
Missed
us, and it's like,
opportunity.
speaking of bringing traffic, dude.
Speaking of bringing traffic, it's
The
road
OTK
construction
tournament,
season
dude.
for me. No, I'm kidding. OTK tournament.
Smite tournament, dude. By the time this comes out, it'll already have happened because it's happening tomorrow. So we'll already know who won the 100K.
Can I put in the only thing I really know about this? I mean, I know about the thing going on, but as far as like the actual tournament itself, because I haven't been paying attention. Again, busy weekend for me. Is that Black Eye shared in the old Olympian alumni Lemonian. Black Eye shared
alumni.
a fucking tweet from someone named Tectone. Said, Smite is my favorite game right now. Thanks to y'all that have been enjoying the streams of lately. Post tourney, we're still going to play it. TBH. Much to my surprise, the community has been super warm and welcoming, so thanks to all who are new to my streams.
Tell them to not go to Reddit.
Yeah, don't go to Reddit.
I haven't heard Reddit say shit about this Tectone dude. Big Egg Tectone.
Well, Reddit is just pissed off about all the stuff relating to OTK.
Yeah, but they're
Mostly
taking it out on
Mizkif.
Mizkif, right? I mean, you should still probably avoid Reddit anyways. That's a good idea for your life.
We talked
in
a little
general,
bit about
people.
we talked a little bit about that last week, but it's I
We
feel
did.
like they're mad over nothing.
Right. This wasn't for you, Reddit. Remember that. So I just real quickly want to give a shout out to all the people that have been interacting with this gentleman, at least. Thank you for being good representatives of the Smite community and making people feel welcome. I assume, I don't really know this person, I assume he's probably a larger streamer, a content creator of some sort. That's why everyone is saying that they're happy to do it. Oh, right here, Flareboot said he plays Genshin. So he's a Genshin streamer of some sort, or content creator. It's good for us to get people in the community. It's good for the community to be warm and welcoming. That's the whole point of this whole fucking tournament and everything.
Yep.
Stay nice, stay positive.
Yeah.
You got to also remember it's a long term. It's not just this weekend type thing. It's not just, now. New players joining. They kind of just stay nice. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's what I was going to touch on too, because I don't know a ton of these streamers. I know like maybe a handful of them. And I was watching, I was going back and forth last night between watching Lorlo, which if you guys don't know is Aurora's brother, who is a former pro in League, and I think now he's just I think he's like signed to Team Liquid for content stuff. But he's in Aurora's coaching that team, which I think is kind of funny. But I was watching him, and they were like, it was him and like Sony and Stans and like these other streamers that were all like, they're all practicing for the tournament, and like it was really cool to just watch somebody like
Learn
have that
Smite.
like it's really
like
cool to
at
watch
the
them
very
like have that new
beginning of
experience.
Smite. Yeah. No,
yeah,
I get
because like
that.
I mean, Lorlo's played because of Aurora, but like Sony, their solo lane that they're gonna have, he I think is like a fitness streamer. Like he doesn't really play like a ton of stuff. Like he does, but not like majority. So this is like his first like MOBA that he's playing, and he was like, "Oh, what's this guy do?" Oh, and like they all have the god packs and stuff, so they were like, he was practicing King Arthur, and he was like, "Dude, this guy's sick." Like he wasn't doing great, obviously, but like he's like, "This guy's so cool." I'm like doing this, and I'm like, it's so cool to watch like people have that initial like, "Oh, this guy's cool. What's this guy do? Oh, what does this do? Oh, this is awesome." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And then I went over and watched Mango, which is like he's a like Smash Bros player, and he's super good in that realm. And he was playing ADC, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm really liking this Chiron guy. This Chiron's really cool." And and like he's like, "Oh, who else? My Apollo's goated, dude." And he was like running, he's like diving phoenixes with Apollo. He's like, "This guy's awesome." Like it was really cool to just kind of see like the people experiencing Smite for some of the first times, and like and like you said, like the community was being really good. I think there was a couple like stream snipers, which is like why like what's the point?
Well, I do want to touch on that real quickly. Mango was also brought up, and stream snipers were brought up. So people trying to be a shitter to that guy. But Mango apparently loves that shit and is like, "Come at me, bro. Next week I'll fuck you up. I'm just now learning. I'm gonna get good and fuck you up." And like apparently that's damn near his literal response. Not like fuck you up IRL. Like this dude's an expert Smash person. They don't take losing very well. Smash people don't like to lose. They get rather salty. I'm not sure if you've seen the videos. That's kind of hilarious. And I don't know if Mango is one of these people for sure, but I'm gonna generalize and say probably.
Yeah, that happened last night because he's playing a lot of ADC. I think that's what he's gonna play for the tournament. And in their lane, they had like a Freya whose name was like, "I have like Smite stars" or whatever was the name of the player. So like if they have an account name something like that, like they're gonna be a Smurf. And he's playing Freya and he's shitting on them all, and he's like, "Dude, this Freya is so good. I can't wait to beat his ass." Like stuff like exactly what you're talking about. Like I'm gonna beat his ass. Like I'm gonna get so good, whatever. And like so yeah, there was a little bit of stream sniping going on, but for the most part, it hadn't seemed like it was too bad. I only watched a couple of them, but it's been really cool.
I do think that's actually good for a community too, because there are going to be those shitheads. There's going to be people who want to do that. And to have that person who wants the challenge kind of almost brings those people to him, right? They're like, well, I'm going to fucking make it even worse for you as you're getting better, right? So it's almost like one of those, like, a positive comes out of the good or out of the negative thing, right? Because all the shitters and all the people that you don't want around, people who are actually like, hey, let me learn the game, quit being a shithead, are going to the person that's like, come on, I'll fuck you up, let's go, come on. So they're not in queues, hopefully, with the people that are like, leave me the fuck alone, I'm trying to learn the game. Yeah, it is nice. There is some good. There is some good out of that too. And good on you, Mango, for chin up guy and being nice.
There is a moment too where, I mean, this happens in most. I feel like most Smite streams I go into, there's always someone in chat, and I'm guilty of this too with like Nev, where it's like, why are you building this? Like, you should do this, and then like, someone was doing that to Lorlo, and he's like, you shouldn't be building this, you should be building this, and he's like, I got my build from Aurora, and he's a world champion. I think I'm gonna trust Aurora over you. Like, and he said the dude's name in chat, and he was like, I'm gonna trust Aurora over you, my guy. He's like, oh yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, if you haven't, I would recommend, finding a couple of these streamers that you kind of like enjoy their personality. Like, I know Nev was saying she was watching Lyric, and I don't know. I think it's been cool watching people learn the game and like seeing what that brings in, because some of them were like, hey, like, my regular viewers, would you be interested in watching me play this more often? I'm kind of having fun with this game, like, and it's cool to see that, and I'm excited to see what that brings into Smite.
So with Lyric, I did mention this before the recording, but I could bring it up briefly here. He has played on and off before. He's not like a consistent Smite player, so he knew like kind of like the bare minimum, and just like MOBA in general, because he did also play some League before as well. So actually it was funny because I think it was like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I can't remember who had just come out. But on Sub Sunday, which every Sunday he does, like Sub Sunday, so his subscribers vote for games that they want to see him play on Sunday. And Smite was one of them because it was like such a big, I think it was like, it might have been mid-season last year was the last time he loaded it up. I can't really recall, but he like logged in, and I was watching it because that was kind of like the Olympian platform that I was kind of going for, was like the new player experience. And so I just was trying to see like how he kind of navigated through the tutorials and stuff. But it was funny because he played like one game with bots, and then like he was able to start queuing with real people. And he was just like, fuck it. And he just went right into Conquest. And I'm like, oh my god, best of luck, sir. And it was like 20,000 people watching him. And he's like, they're all like, you're doing it wrong. You got it. He's like, bro, chill. I'm going to figure it out. It's going to be okay.
Yeah. Which,
he's
fun
like,
fact,
I know how MOBAs work.
Did you know that there's like a tutorial thing in Smite where it'll
Yes.
show you where to go?
It'll hover, it'll do like a little line, and that's what I was talking about. Because I know the last time that I saw Lyric play Smite was before Olympians were decided. So it's been about 6 months, maybe 8 months, since I last saw Lyric play Smite. And he did have like the walk guide on, and like the tooltips. So like when you walk up to red camp, it tells you what red camp does and stuff like that. So that was encouraging. Like, they're getting closer for that new player experience, being able to kind of show like your early pathing, what your early farming should look like, what the camps do, and who should be getting those, and that kind of thing. So they are improving the new player experience.
One thing that I like that they've also done too, if you have all the tutorials and all the description stuff like Nev was just talking, they will also on your mini map now highlight some of the camps that are around you that you should maybe think about getting.
Yes. So they are improving that, and I really just hats off to them for for doing that, especially like Riggs was saying, this is going to bring more
New
people
players.
to Smite. So not only do we need to have these tooltips ready and there for new players, but you as the community need to be there for the new players. Keep being sweet. Keep treating people with respect. If they ask for help, don't be an asshole. Offer some help. Don't be a dick about it. There you go.
And one thing I'd like to suggest for new players, and I think this person, and he's from our community, and he's so underrated with his videos. It's not my cabbages. His noob friendly god guides. It doesn't. He makes them so that it doesn't matter the meta. He tells you how to play the god.
Yep.
And unless they do major changing kits, the good videos he does very high quality. Honestly, high res. You might even want to think about having this man on to script and do some tutorial videos for you to put in the game, or at least for your YouTube, because they are fucking legit, man. They're good. I suggest checking those out for any new players. And I will also special shout out hit to him again, because I asked him for 2 gods in particular because my daughter enjoys them, Baron and Izanami, and he did those for me. Thank you very much. Check those videos out. Check that man out. His content's fucking wonderful.
Hell yeah. Do you guys have a favorite team you're going into this with?
Go
Or how invested are you guys?
I know some of these words.
Lyrics team is being coached by Fine OK, so we're gonna be in good hands.
There you go, Nev. I'm gonna be busy watching those conquest tutorials because I need to learn how to play that mode. Apparently,
I'm definitely going Team Dave.
Team Dave. Ooh,
wait,
Team Dave with Lorlo, Stan, Sony, and Aurora coaching. The brotherly combo is going to be OP.
Savage.
And I feel like Lorlo is going to be the best player because he's actually played Smite before and he was a pro in the league, so he knows like how MOBAs work. And he like when he was learning the game like in last night, he was like, "Oh, so this is just like this," and he's like, yeah, and like he's like, "Oh, okay, so this is just like this." He's like, "Oh, yeah." So I think he's going to be probably the best player in it. So,
yeah.
Easy. It's definitely not going to be Weekend's team.
Oof.
Definitely not.
XD.
Or Taco's team. Unlucky for them, but they kind of got coach diffed.
Yep.
Who'd they get for a coach?
Taco and Weekend.
Oh, those are the coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the coaches.
Moving on.
Thank yous, bro.
Oh shit, we're on to thank yous. Of course
we're on the thank yous.
And of course, I was obviously ready and everything, so
super ready.
Sitting in front of your screen, I just see that Ymir keeps slamming the ground. What did that ground do to him?
What did it do to him?
This pop filter still smells like shit.
How about you back up from it a little bit, because you are
you're a
right
little
on
loud
top
now.
of your mic and you're
crackly.
Hopefully, your audio is not crackly.
No, it's not.
There you go. Look at that. Okay, totally ready. Thumbnails. Thank you very much to Sadons for making those. He should be back out of Romania soon. So back to the thumbnails.
A long ass trip.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah. And for all of our wonderful artwork that we have done, thank you, Rajan Rajin. We very much so appreciate it. Again, probably will actually be contacting him about why are you laughing? I'm probably gonna contact him. It wasn't that funny. It wasn't that funny.
I saw Nev's background in John Travolta. I'm like, oh Nev, there's someone behind you, but it disappeared so fast. Watch the video if you're wondering.
All right. I'm glad you laughed at something actually funny, not my shit joke.
Yes.
Yeah, probably will be contacting him about getting some stuff that's good for our store up. Although I've been kind of thinking maybe switch to Redbubble. Talk to the host about that. We'll have to see.
Sounds good.
And thank you to all of our wonderful patrons: Ariel Steel, Asbestos Dog, Weatherman, Keith, Jade Flagon, Baseball, Griff, Bombi, Danny Boy, Caveman, Neo, Coffin Monkey, CDRlets, Gilly, Snorlax, Weatherman, Audio, Sir Ember, K-Bro Joe, Famous Freak, Stoffmeister, Backlash, Sadons, Dr. Godfucker, Lantern, Reese, Warlord Yo, Batskid, Echo Dunk Doc, Necros, Otter Joe, Riggs, Dracon Prime, Glen Wiggle, Granite Boys, Camel Hoss, Void vs. Void, N Bright, Scion, Gemini, Batman, Sandman, Aquasoft, Kilowatt Man, I'm a Hater, Mr. Man, Colorado, and the Big Red. Thank you all.
Thank you kindly.
Very, very much.
All of you.
Yes, heart hands.
Oh.
Ymir will do it for me right now.
Just slams that ground again and again.
That's Ymir heart hands.
Riggs still doesn't get it. Make a C. Make a C.
All right, before we go, everybody. Point to the logo. Point to the logo. Nope.
I don't know. Where's the logo at?
Nope.
Where's the logo?
Step down. Step down. Yep. Riggs, the opposite direction. Nev, top. Other way. Other way. Haha, nailed it. Riggs, I said down. You suck.
You said opposite.
The opposite way you were pointing.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're pointing. You're pointing to top left. So go to bottom right.
I was pointing this way.
Yeah, exactly. Go to the opposite. There we go.
All right. Let's get out of here. Bye.